Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you? Well, this has been a rainy day over here in the state of Maryland. I don't know about where you are, but it has been a rainy day. It feels like the first day of spring because it is raining. However, rain is good. It purges the earth. So with that being said, I hope you had a lovely weekend as you prepare to get back for work. This is Sunday as we get back to, what is it, Back to Life Monday. That's what I call it, Back to Life Monday, because you know the weekend is when you chill, you take your time, and then when when the weekend comes, you get yourself all ready, and then you go back to life, real world, okay, away from the imaginary chill moment. And doesn't it seem like that the weekend goes so fast, baby Crone?
Yes, it does.
Well, anyway, with that being said, baby Crone, is there anything you would like to say to our audience?
Yes.
Our crones and munchkins and our sunflowers.
I hope you guys are having a good day, and glad you guys are tuning in on us on wherever you are and whatever you're doing. And I hope you guys enjoy the tarot reading.
They should say, why baby Crone not in front of the mirror? That's why. With that being said, nevertheless, let me get into some juicy. As I understand today, I woke up early this morning and I heard a thing by Tasha K about Remy Ma and Papoose. That now I have known that Remy Ma allegedly, but I don't think this is allegedly. I think this really happened. That Remy Ma had messed around on Papoose. And down that, I'm sorry, I'm being finicky. Hold on. Remy Ma messed around on Papoose. And that, could you find their signs?
Yes.
And wait, I don't want to know right now. Thank you, baby. And it said, and then it seemed like that. From what I understand, I don't know. I wasn't there. It was like Papoose back in June or sometime took and stole stole a fade on Remy, their group. I guess I'm stuttering, but let me get it right. The group, they want to be, they like, what do you call those people that managers?
Okay.
Of this guy. And this is probably one of their guys that she managing, and he's a young guy. I tried to find his age. If you can find his age, I couldn't find it.
Do you know his name?
So I couldn't find his age. I was just trying to say Remy Ma's friend, but it didn't have anything. But nevertheless, people say there that she's had an affair with this man or some kind of passionate relations. And I guess Papoose got so angry that he gave that guy a fade and knocked him to the ground. And I don't know. But that what leads me to now is to say that everything, I never talked about it. I never read on Remy Ma or Papoose because as far as I'm concerned, they were the perfect couple. No one's perfect in the way that couple that's going to do it. That couple, he was like the man that every woman dream of. You held me up when I'm down. He's that kind of guy. You sick, he holds your hair back. He just seems like the dream man. You know what I'm saying, baby Crone?
Yes.
And to see that she cheated or went out and had an affair, it just seems sickening to people. However, this is where I want to stand in. I can't say what is right and I can't say what is wrong. And I definitely can't say what's going on in their marriage, whether or not they have an open marriage or a closed marriage. I don't know the circumstances. But I know I'm going to pull some cards. But what I do know is when I saw this rapper, what was his name?
Easy the
This is
Bullhawk
what I got
Captain.
from Tasha K.
Okay.
What's his name? Jeezy? Easy.
Yes, Easy, the block captain. He is 35.
Who?
The guy that she was...
What's his name?
Easy.
Okay, so it's Easy, and Easy was rapping in a battle rap. That's the one who said what he said.
Oh, no. Easy's the name of the guy that she was with, Remy.
No, I need to know the name. So the guy that Remy Ma is cheating with, or
yes.
allegedly, or was, I don't know,
Yes.
was 35 years old.
Yes. And his name is Easy.
And he's, okay. So that's not a child to me. I don't know who's going around saying this one, thank you.
Yes.
That I just allegedly saying, stop messing with that boy. You sure that was it? Or maybe that wasn't it. Maybe he wasn't there.
This was...
Well, at this bat rattle, apparently he wasn't there.
Yes, no, he wasn't there. And this article was from June of when Papoose allegedly knocked out somebody against rumors of cheating with Remy Ma. But this battle rap was with Geechee
Right.
Gotti.
Yeah,
And-
Geechee got it.
Yes, and he was doing a battle rap.
Not with her boyfriend.
No.
Now this is the kicker for me. When Tasha K played it, there was a part of her that seemed like she really felt bad, but it was like a part of her that she just loved doing it all at the same time. Nevertheless, I got it I was shocked. I truly believe that she was shocked. Because you don't see that. But I want to come from this angle, and and so long women have sat back while men have came home from prison. They have been loyal, taking care of the family, doing everything they want to do. And when the men come home from prison, they love their women. They get up on their feet, and many of them leave too. I don't see her leaving. I just see she just got lost. I hope that he could survive this. Because if he can, he's a better person than I could ever be. Because I don't know if I can live down the humiliation. What was humiliating for me was that I didn't even know that was Remy Ma standing there listening to it. It would have been no way on God's beautiful green earth that I could have allowed him to even call me a bee, slander me, hoeing me, being me out. And I'm not even your woman. And she sat there and absorbed it. That's hard to me. That's hard. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she gave it claps. She gave it daps. She smiled. That's hard to me. It is no way I could have dealt with that, whether I was an MC or not. I would have had to walk away. I would have said, I'm embarrassed. I would have been so humiliated, but she stood there like an OG.
Yes, she did.
She smiled, she laughed, she dapped. Hell no, excuse me. No way on God's beautiful, green, lovely earth. So with that being said, I went to dig in on Remy Ma, looking at this hard woman that could tolerate that. But though that guy, although I thought it was ghetto and cutthroat, it was truth. Far as I'm concerned, the way his deliverance, it was hard. Just as hard as Remy was receiving it. But it was truth. But you got to understand, women been doing this for years, holding down men while they spend time in prison. Am I right, baby Crone?
Yes.
And then when the men come home, they get themselves together and find another boo. Happens all the time, right? And you might say, well, what that got to do? It has nothing to do with it. All I'm just trying to say is we're coming into a new era. We're coming into a new way of thinking. Far as I'm concerned, who cares what I have to say? I'm just an old card reader. I'm just saying I don't think that this is enough to break up a relationship. Now, if they can work it out, just as long as they love each other. Because if she really loves him, that probably was a fling, a blip, whatever happened. We don't know what's going on in their marriage. We don't know if Papoose cheated. However, I don't believe that Papoose was faithful the whole time he was in prison. She was in prison or jail or wherever. Incarcerated. How about that?
Yes.
I don't believe it. But the fact is he held her down. That's all that matters. And he was clean. He wasn't dirty. So that's what matters. Right? And whatever he was doing, far as I know, it wasn't out in the street. I have never heard Papoose out there with this girl messing around. Never heard it. Maybe it was. I never heard it. Okay? So she's a G. So with that being said, let's run some cards. I want to know, when he sees this, when he sees that, they probably done gone viral, right?
Yes.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He could be a better man than I could ever be, because I don't know if I could live down the humiliation that my wife, another man is slandering her. She's standing there taking it like a G, applaud and saying, I don't know. I don't know. That's me, though. That's me. I'm a lady. I am. Are we ladies?
Yes, we are.
I'm a lady, I am. So I know this lady is sensitive. This lady would have broke into tears. This lady would have been interrupted. Rap. Who the heck do you think? Oh no. I don't know what I would have done, but I know I wouldn't have stand there and gave it applause or admiration. No way on God's green earth. Okay, I got to shuffle because I was talking. Let me get back. Although I prayed over them before I started.
Yes,
so
you did.
let's go. Let's go and give this read on Remy Ma. I think I said enough of how I feel, right? Mm-hmm. I want to know, are they going to survive it? I hope they do. I hope, but this is a lot to deal with. This is a lot to ask of a male or a female. Especially if this is your business and you're sleeping with the help. That's the one thing that they was worried about Britney Spears.
And
they don't want that. They don't like that when you sleeping with the help. Look, they just called these people the help. Go ahead, baby Crone.
I realized she never denied it.
No, that's what I'm saying. She stood there and took it like a OG. She took it like a stud. You know what I mean? She took it like literally, like a stud, like a dude. Hard. She did. Anyway, this card represents Remy Ma. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. This card represents Papoose. Page of Wands.
Do you want to know their zodiac signs?
Yes, please.
All right, well, Papoose.
This is what's representing Papoose.
Yes, Papoose is a Pisces.
Beautiful, lovely sign.
Yes, and Remy Ma is a Gemini. Yes, two twins.
I understand this relationship so well. I really, 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 really do.
And just to toss it out there, if the rumors are true that she has slept with Easy, he is a Leo.
That's why. This is what I started observing, Remy Ma. But before I do, let me just put the cards back. Should I reshuffle or just leave them? But let me get the block. These cards, another page. The
So
truth
many
is
people.
in the eyes, and the eyes don't lie, my friend. And they saying that the man that she's messing with is young. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So what we have here, I have Remy Ma. Remy Ma, this is what I think, or what I'm feeling is, it's like she got bored. It's like she the queen of the household. I'm just reading cards, okay? It's like she's the queen and she's going to do what she's going to do. Pat Poose really don't know what really to do with Remy. That's why he loves her so. Because of her domination. In a sense, when he's with Remy, he treats Remy like his baby doll, like a baby, like they spoil each other. But she teach, and when she's around Pat Poose, she acts on camera like a baby, like, oh, this is how their relationship is. And it's like he adores her. He adores her. You understand what I'm saying? He's like a man that's in love with his wife, but he's no fool either. You understand? And the curious things is that she is alpha male. So she gets men that are, I don't want to say timid, but give me a word. Gentle.
Less dominant. I said
That's
less
not dominant like that. Like, you know, there are some men that they believe that you cater to your wife or you cater to your girl, you take care of them, you love them, you da-da-da. There are some men like that. And those men wind up with dominating women. And they are there, and it's nothing that that woman can do that could that man would leave, unless the disrespect became so bad that she'll leave. You understand? That it would become so bad that he would never have to leave, that she would leave because she's the dominant one. You understand? Mm. And it seemed like the young male that she's messing with, so you got 2 pages, so you definitely have competition. And she's the queen pulling the strings. So, let's lay. Death.
Wow.
Here it is. Lord have mercy. Remy, ma. I hope this is a good card right here. Yes. And I truly believe that she's still with her husband. Because I tried to look up and see anywhere. Did you see anywhere where they may have not been together?
Nope, I don't see anything.
It was nowhere. So I saw nowhere of that. And I just think that Pat Poose, I don't know. I hope, sincerely, I hope they stay together. And if I'm reading the cards right, this is what I see. May I read? Sorry about that. And we're back, okay? So anyway, this is what I see for the read. Now, I don't believe for one moment that Remy Ma left Pat Poose. So if she didn't leave him, I see that relationship she's with, I think that this was a moment, and I think that she's letting it go. I think that it's not worth her marriage. I think she knows how blessed she is. I think that she will stay with him even if she didn't even know she loved him. Sometimes you just think you don't love, but this is what marriage is. Sometimes you're not going to feel like you love the person. Sometimes you're just going to feel like old roommates. Sometimes you just feel like nothing. That's what happens, like being with somebody for a long, long time, you know? So they have years between them, right? Yes. And so, yes, I think that she's going to let it go. I definitely see a joyous thing. I think that she's embarrassed. I think she's humiliated. I think she was just seeking, looking, longing for something. I really do. I just think that in this, and let me just get cut to the chase. Here is the present, right?
Yes.
Past, present, and this is what's supposed to happen in the near future. She's looking forward. She's looking forward to the goodness, to going back to the joy, to the good marriage. Or what she had was good. The joy, the trust, and the victory of getting over this. However, with this video coming out, I don't know when it was done. It could have been done within the last 3 weeks. It could have been done in the last 3 months. It could have been done yesterday. I tried to find a date on it. I couldn't find a date. Maybe they have reconciled, and who knows. But nevertheless, by this surfacing up, that old callus came back again. I called little devils bad energy. I call them calluses. Here's this calluses propped back up again. And I think that this was a moment. I think that she was just seeking something, looking for something, feeling something. She's 43 years old. She's just busy working out there, being around people telling her stuff. She's changing her look. She's looking young again. She's just going through a premenopausal change. And I hope that she doesn't allow that young man to get in the way of that, you know? And I think that he was strong with her. What do you mean? I think he, even though he was young, he was very mature. He was flattering her. He was talking to her. He was being not aggressive, but being, what's that word? Romantic. Not just
her?
Soothing her, not being like papoose. Yeah, I love you, but he's busy. He about business. He's gone, because that's what fire is. It's about busy running, doing this. I gotta do that. Da 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 da. You know, we taking care of this. We making that money. We just a go couple. We one of them power Hollywood couples. So when you have a power Hollywood couple, sometimes things get lacked. Okay, when you chasing that dollar, okay? And I think that's what happened. And I think by her being around it, this young boy saw a moment, a come up moment. And she's a beautiful woman. And I think that he hit on that because it was cups. I think she's attractive. Why wouldn't he? She's, you know, and I think right now he swayed her. He put some thug loving. However, but I feel as though the legacy will mean more to her than this. I think that this was a moment. I don't know. I think that it was a moment. I think it was a very trying moment, but I think she chose her marriage. Also in this, I truly believe that they're going to take the luck of the draw. I think that they got chances, some bad karma. I don't know. I really don't know. But what I'm getting out of this read is, look, you cheated, I cheated. Forgive me, it ain't worth throwing it away. I think some negotiations, the will of luck came in there and say, hey, don't throw it away. I think she loved her husband enough to say, for our child, for us. And I think that they're working through it. However, like I said, when this come up and the world come and your husband is saying, I got the best wife ever. I love her. Sure, you know, I'm exaggerating. I'll drink her bath water. He probably would. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because I wish I could experience, no, I'm going to rephrase that. I wish this is the way I want to say it. I wish I had now a love like that somebody would love me to that degree, that would defend me, that would wait for me, that if I was sick, they'd be there for me, that would do anything for me, that would surprise me unexpected with beautiful gifts or things, or just loving on me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And in return, asking me to have a baby or two. I don't know if I want to be having a lot of babies, but I just think that's a beautiful thing, especially when you can afford it, right? Yes. So, baby Crone, yes. I think that she's sticking with her marriage. I don't think that at today, like I said, with this coming out, this video, mm-hmm. I don't know what it will shake it up again. But Papoose seemed very, very strong, and his love for her seemed unyielding, undying. It seemed that it won't yield to temptation, and it just seemed like he would probably understand that this is an enemy. However, when it could have been old stuff, by him saying that, it could have been cool. Maybe Remy said, "It's okay. Me and Pat, we back together." Right? So we don't know. But nevertheless, it was horrible to look at. And as a woman, my heart just went out for Papoose, for him to have to regurgitate, to have this stuff regurgitated. And he has to, it's just sickening. And I'm glad it's not me, because I would be angry at your jackass all over again. I would forget about what I said, and my eyes would bulge, and I would just be like, I'm done. I can't talk to you. I would need time. So that's what I'm saying. When you regurgitate this, and the way that what the guy named was Jeezy, Jeezy, the way he put it out there, it was like he was standing for Papoose, but it was like, it was a hard truth.
Yes.
It was a hard
The one
truth.
thing that stood out to me was like when he said, "This is how you should talk to your wife." I was like, oh.
Did he, and then he called his wife a B?
Yes, he did.
Oh, a hoe?
And she sat there, like you said, cheering it on. Like, yeah, that's right. He talked to me like that.
In other words, and he called the young man she slept with the help. That meant the way he, in my opinion, the way he disrespected you. It's like now, she was standing, I didn't even know it was her. She was standing there, listening. I mean, Tasha said it was her. Standing there, listening. As if she says, I deserve it. That's right.
Or maybe she took it in the name of it's a battle rap.
At my expense? This thing that made this guy go viral?
That is true. That is at her expense.
At the expense of my marriage? At the expense of the humiliation of my husband?
You right.
At the expense of what? Making my husband feel away all over again when we had to go through this? I had to get him here again. I had to make him feel joy again. And then to make him believe that it's over and you regurgitated this stuff up again just like I'm out there screwing this young man? I don't know. Questions, please.
Yes, my question is, does Remy Ma love Papoose?
I think this card shows me that she would do anything. She would run to his rescue. This is air. It tells me that yes, she loved Papoose. It's just that dual nature. But yes, I truly believe this card said this is a knight, and a knight works under the king, and they would do anything that the king tell them. And this is a king saying, this is a queen, this is a knight saying, I will go and to my king. I truly believe that. This is what the cards say to me.
Especially because Remy was the Queen of Swords.
She was. Thank you for the reminding of that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yes, that would fit. Yeah. Oh, yes. And here, she's facing away. If you look at it, this is how the cards are. Wait a minute.
There you go.
This is how the cards is, and this would be like that. So you see here, you see where she's not facing him. You see it? Yes. Now you see she's running back to her. She's running back to him. But he ain't never gonna be no little boy no more. He ain't her little boy no more. Because I think that she did something that he never thought she would do. I want to put a card here for Papoose. Where is Papoose right now in his mental state? It fell out. I have to take it. You won't believe what it is.
Was it the Page of Cups?
A knight. Remember the knight just came out?
Yes, you're right.
And so now she's a knight. And he's, oh my God. So he's a knight coming with, we even. They're facing each other. It's like they looking at each other saying, we even. You understand? This can't happen again. Either we're going to have an open marriage or we not. And I don't know, but I'm getting a funny feeling like, no, if you knock a brother out, you ain't, or knock a brother out to the point he hit the ground. No, this is not acceptable, and nor should it be in the times in which we live in. Unless you're going to practice safe sex, open marriages is not. Open marriages and open relationships in the days in which we live in, unless you're going to practice safe sex, be careful out there. Okay, baby Crone, you have, I shuffled the cards. Okay, what's your next question?
My next question was, did Remy cheat on Papoose?
Yes, with regret. With regret, yes. With regret, yes. She regretted. She felt bad about it. As a matter of fact, that feeling of sadness came over me for a while. Like, yeah, she felt like that feeling. Yeah, she felt sad about that. You have another one?
Yes. Did Papoose forgive Remy for this?
It took a lot of strength. Oh my God. But he looked at himself. He said that he's the two fish. So he's always going to try to be fair. So yes, it took strength. But it's like he's in it. You see that infinity sign?
Yes.
He says, it seems like nothing in this world is going to separate us. No. That's the old music. Because I don't even know no slow song today that I could sing.
You're very much right. R&B
I don't know
is not
anything.
popping like that.
Huh?
I said R&B
R&B
really
is
isn't
just
popping.
not like that no more. So I don't have anything but the old stuff that my older sister, God rest her soul, used to jam to, and, you know, my parents. Anyway, enough of that. Go ahead.
Yes, my next question would be, how does Remy Ma feel about this battle rap going viral?
She said it was a judgment. It was a wake-up call. She said this was judgment. She said this was judgment. It was like fire. She said it was like judgment. It was a wake-up call. It was a wake-up call. It's like she said she felt like on fire. She was judged. And in my mind, like what I hear her saying is, that's why I couldn't do anything. It was truth. See, that's why if I would have ran, I would have been running from the truth. That's why I'm hearing her saying, like, if I was a ran, I would have ran from the truth. I was embarrassed, but I know what my life is like now. You know, when that was said, it was like I know what we're going through at home. And she said that it was a moment. But they had issues. But somehow or another, with those two, they came together, whatever. It's like now we're even. Now we even, and I'm getting the impression that he had cheated. I don't know allegedly, but it just looks like I can't charge you for something I've been guilty of. It's like they having a very mature marriage, and this is what marriage should be like. Because you can't divorce your mother. You can't divorce your father. You can do it, but never, no matter what, you're going to be, that's going to be your mother, that's going to be your father, your sister, your brother. You can't really divorce your family. No. You can stay away from, but they still your family, right?
Bless you.
So I think that when you get married, I think you should get married with that concept. Nothing in the world is going to separate us. The only thing that will separate us is when you say you don't love me anymore. That means, yeah, you know, we married 40 years. Yeah, you might get bored. You may slip here. And there are people who don't agree with that. But I'm getting ready to talk about Tyler Perry. So I know a lot of you may disagree. So join me because I'm getting ready to do a Tyler Perry. But right now with this, I want them to make it. I just don't think that this is enough to break them up, separate them. Counsel, whatever. Breakup should be the last with love. That's what make love. I can't explain to people. People have a silly way of looking at love. Love is bitter and it's sweet. It's passionate. It's passion. Passion can be love. Passion can be hate. Love can switch and turn to hate in the twinkle of an eye. You heard of crimes of passion? Mm-hmm. Love can drive you insane if you don't understand the power of it. It's like an aphrodisiac. Once it gets up in your head and you love somebody, it eats you up. You love them. You can't look at Krishan Rock, gonna do a reading on her. So we've all been there if you're lucky. Or as my mom would insist I say, if you've been blessed. To love and loss is a beautiful thing. But to never have experienced it all, you will survive. You will survive. It may feel like you won't, but you will. Time. So, baby Crone, do you have any more questions for this reading?
Yes, I have one more question in the overall number.
Okay.
My last...
Because I don't see them separating. I don't see not one negative card. I just see she was in a crossroad. That was an eye awakening. I think she was humiliated. She was humiliated, but she took it. It was like, I wasn't feeling like it at first, but when I drew this card, it gave me another perspective. And I respect that because I was like how I would have ran, but she's not me. And maybe some people need stuff like that. Me, it wouldn't have worked for me. You know? So, but go ahead, baby Crone.
Yes, my last question is how is Remy Ma and Papoose' relationship at the moment? Or the future of it?
How is it? How does their future look? They're going to have a baby. Look like they're going to have a baby. Pull me up on it. Pull me up on it.
Okay.
Seem like she gonna have a baby for him. For this transgression, I bet you the way this is, because
you did mention a baby at the very beginning. I can't remember.
I did?
Yes. I can't remember what you were saying about him.
Well, I see this is mother. And they have everything. So it's like, I think he gonna want a baby for this transgression. And that's fair.
And the overall number was a 1.
New beginnings.
Fitting.
That way it's gone. What that guy said, they are so strong. She is so secure in his love. It's like he babies her. It's like he, whoo, if I could have a love like that. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Well, I hope that you enjoyed my commentary. Remember, the cards predict that she will have a baby. I'm adding for restitution. For the transgression, okay? I truly believe that she will have a baby out of love for him. I truly believe that that's not, I think he's going to want a baby, because this showed up. This is why that thought is in my mind. I think that he's going to want to have a baby because to show him you true to him. Because whatever way can she do it?
That's true.
Whatever way can I show you that I won't do it? Whatever way can I show you that I won't leave you? Whatever way is to have your baby, in my opinion. Just like women have babies to hold on to men, men have babies to hold on to women. And it doesn't mean they don't love each other. It's just some kind of pact. And I wish this couple the best of luck. At this moment, I do not see them breaking up. I think the wheel of fortune was on their side. I think this was some karma debt. I think that Papoose has cheated. I don't know for sure. And I don't know. I think this was a slip and a oop and a goop. However, I think that she loves Papoose. I think sometimes we get lost. Sometimes we just get lost, especially when we been together a long time. Sometimes we just get bored, and sometimes we just got to remember. However, I don't think a bad affair here and there should ruin a marriage. But what do I know? I'm just an old card reader. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this read on Remy Ma cheating on Papoose. That's my read. Mwah! Sunflowers!